One of the great things about the DVD is the wonderful bonus feature about you getting the guitar back, the
thanks,
Phoenix,
yeah.
as it's now called.
Yes.
So just tell us briefly, as a teaser for the
Yes.
DVD, then the story behind the Phoenix.
Well, the guitar is the guitar that's on the front cover of Frampton Comes Alive. It's also pictured on Rockin' the Fillmore, and it's on everything in between. So it's a guitar I got given to me by a gentleman you'll meet in the DVD, Mark Mariana, in 1970, because my guitar messed up, that I wasn't sounding good, and he lent it to me. So I ended up with the guitar for 10 years, up until, and so everything, all the sessions I ever did, Comes Alive, all my early solo records, everything up to 1980 was basically that one guitar, apart from a couple of tracks I would use a Strat on. And then we played a tour of South America as we flew off on commercial flight to Panama for our next show, had a day off, and the gear was flying cargo from Caracas, Venezuela, and it never got off the runway. And there was a big explosion. Unfortunately, people lost their lives on the cargo plane, but we lost all our equipment. So for 30 years, I was led to believe that my guitar and everything, apart from a couple of speaker cabinets, were trashed or up in smoke. And then 2 years ago, I opened an email to my site, my contact Peter Frampton. I read those, and I scroll down. There's a picture of my guitar now, you know, and I went cold. I went like white, you know, and like got the chills, and then I started screaming, and you know, it's like, what are you doing? How do you? I don't remember what I said, or, you know, and I just couldn't believe it, you know. And then it took 2 years of a very grey area.
I'll bet.
To find out who had it, because it was all a big mystery.
Yeah.
And how to get it back.
So, and the final question is, what next?
Well, the next thing I'm doing right now, I'm writing some music for a ballet.
Oh wow!
Which we're going to actually, the band is going to play live on stage behind the Cincinnati Ballet in April for 3 shows. If they sell well, it'll be 4. And there'll be 3 20-minute segments, and there'll be old music to start with, old music to end with, but the middle section is going to be 20 minutes of brand new material, never recorded, premiering that night in April.
So when you say like old, you mean Frampton music?
Yes.
It'll be a Frampton ballet?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. So what kind of, I mean, what's the storyline of that then?
Well, they've done this once before with a local band, and they had for a whole evening like that. And when I first, I've moved from Cincinnati now back to Nashville, but when I first moved there, the Cincinnati Ballet, Fingerprints was out, the instrumental album, and they said, could we use some tracks from this and do a pas de deux, which is just one man, one woman, doing a 20-minute, 15-minute ballet, something like that. And so I said, please be my guest. And I didn't see it for whatever reason until very recently. They sent me, like a couple of years ago, they sent me a DVD of the performance, and it blew me away. You know, it was phenomenal. So that's where the germ of the idea came from. That's
great. Because I always thought Frampton Comes Alive is the best name for a potential zombie musical. So it's like years afterwards, Frampton Comes Alive and he's a zombie. Because zombies are really zeitgeisty and trendy now.
Frampton the Undead. Yes.
Peter, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure talking to you.
All right, my friend. Thank you
very much. That was awesome.